What's up, guys?
Hi.
My camera's over here, not over there. I don't know why I was looking over there. Yeah. Welcome to another episode. My name is Marcos, also known as Mojo49 on Twitch.
And I'm Haley, also known as Little Chicken Q on Twitch.
And this is our podcast, Life on Twitch. This another week of gaming, another week of fun. I'm losing my vision. Everything's kind of going blurry now.
What the heck?
I'm slowly.
Well, I guess
Slowly falling
Marcos
into
goes
this.
blind 2020.
2020. Oh man, 2020 sucks. But what doesn't suck is video games for the most part. Yeah. For the most part. I feel like you hate all video games now.
No.
I feel like you can't play. Like, what?
I'm a little fidgety guy.
Oh yeah. You see how your mic is pointing towards your chin?
Well, it's because I was slouching earlier. Now I was sitting up.
Yeah. Okay. On Warzone, something hit me in the head. I was like, what? Haley hit me in the head. No, something hit me in Warzone that I started to think about. So back when we used to do Fortnite, there was like custom lobbies in Fortnite, and you would get into a competition and you would play like 100 people would drop out of the bus, but they'd all be professional players in one lobby. And right now, only the Warzone like competitions that have been going on are, hey, like your team, you're in the comp, go off for an hour, play, and send us your results. But they go off in random lobbies. Mm-hmm. And it's just like, it's very strange to me that that's the nature of the competitions, and that's the nature of like huge money pool competitions.
I think it's a little unfair because, like, what if there's a hacker in that game? The random game you win in is just some random kid was like, oh, I'm going to hack this game. You know, and that shit sucks. It's like, plus it's like, feels more like you're actually competing when you play, like when you did do like the Fortnite one, because it's like you're competing against all the people that are all competing.
You're fighting against the best.
Yeah, you're fighting against people like you got to the point where you are.
Yeah,
you know?
On a Warzone drop, you drop with 200 people. You're dropping with maybe some good people, maybe some sweats, but you're also dropping with little Carlos and Timmy, you know? Like,
and sometimes some of those lobbies, like, it's the luck of the draw. Sometimes just everyone in the whole lobby just sucks that round.
Sweaty,
and then it's like, or it's everyone's super sweaty, and it's either way. And it's kind of like unfair in that way too, because it's like, oh, like this team got through it in a breeze because everyone, it was just on a scale worse than them.
And then like, what if you get stream snipers that are coming in to either sabotage your, competition or to assist your competition?
Yeah, which actually happened in Fortnite a long time ago.
Which used to happen in Fortnite, yeah, but was that? Oh, but like everybody would join that competition. So like if 100 people made it into the same competition, 20 of those people were like helping out one person.
Well, there was a streamer. So what they did was they made it in Fortnite where it didn't have to just be competitive people that we know that like essentially what they were trying to do was take a competitive Fortnite or competitive whatever game it is player and then be able to still match it and still have people who don't stream, I guess, regularly, people who just like watch that still play good, like somebody who's not part of the actual competitive scene, like famous wise, to still have the same opportunity. And that's pretty much how, what's his name won the World Cup last year.
Booger.
Yeah, like he was a nobody, and then all of a sudden,
yeah, but he still had to like compete to get to there.
Right. And so what would happen is people who are decent at the game, I mean, just get kills, they would do that. Like there was, I forgot what streamer it was or what competitive person it was. He was playing, somebody from his stream got to the same level as him and helped him kill a bunch of people and worked as a kill so that his streamer that he was watching got another point to make it to the next round, and then he got kicked out.
Right.
But like shit like that happens all the time. Like I feel like in Warzone.
Right. So just something to think about, like all these Warzone tournaments. They're awesome. They're cool. They're definitely working, but I wonder what the scene is going to be like once, if anything, Warzone goes, okay, now there's a competitive scene for this. How do we make it to where we put all the professionals on one airplane, one battle bus, and have them all drop in the same lobby and see who makes it out of that? You know what I mean? Because then I think we'll have a much more understanding of like who the best players are versus, you know, all the other randomness. I don't think there's going to be much of a variation, but I think there is going to be some variation for sure. Because when you're fighting against actual pros, you play a little differently from when you're just like, oh, like these kids suck, I can roll on them,
Right.
you know, a certain way. So something to think about.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of wonder if they're going to change anything for the competitive scene for that, since I mean they haven't yet, and it's been out for a while. So
Right. I mean, yeah. I mean, who knows? I don't even know if like the office is still running and if
what's
COVID.
going on?
It's just crazy. But another cool game right now that we've just started playing was Grounded.
Yeah.
That's a lot of fun. It's still in beta-ish. I believe it's some form of a
100%.
beta, right?
Yeah, I mean there is still like a lot of
It's a little buggy.
a lot of bugs. Little. Oh my lord!
That was my my pun of the show.
If you don't know, Grounded is pretty much a survival game. Or it's a survival game that is based around these kids who got shrunk into their backyard.
They got shrunketed.
They got shrunketed into their backyard, and they have to. I think the goal of the game is to essentially survive, but also find out how to get big again.
Yeah.
But
Gonna get big. We don't know that.
We
don't know that.
I guess we don't know what their plan is. That's just
may not have hacked into the computer system to know.
May or may not have did it to just stay small forever.
The small people.
So,
you think they this game was originally launched and then they made that small person movie where they like shrink everybody down? Remember that movie?
Honey, I Shrunk the Kids?
No, the movie after that with like oh fuck, what's his name? He's the guy from Horrible, but he's also in Horrible Bosses.
Curly Day?
No, the other one, the one. Anyways,
Jason Sudeikis?
yeah, I think so. They all get they get shrunk. I think it's called like Tiny Living or something like that.
I've never heard of that. No.
Like literally the government's like, we're ruining our planet. So then they learn to shrink people and move them to small shrunken communities.
No.
And then you can like for half the cost you live like twice the life, but then you're in a shrunken community.
Is it a movie?
Yeah.
No, I've never seen this.
And it's like them partying and they're at a party and there's like a huge bottle of Absolute vodka because it's a regular size. And he's like, bro, you get drunk off of like this much, like, you know what I mean? Like, because yeah, it's a whole movie. Apparently, it was a horrible movie.
Oh, probably.
So, anyways, the game is very fun, very fucking scary.
You think it's scary?
Did you not see the clip that I had?
Just run the clip.
Run the clip. Yeah.
Oh boy.
Oh my gosh! I'm just punching this grass. What the hell?
This does not look good.
No, they're fighting each other. Oh my god! What the fuck? How the fuck did that thing get? Whoa!
That's a wolf spider.
Oh my god!
What the hell just happened?
That was so fucked up. It's bullshit. Okay. For anyone listening, the screams of me screaming were me. I had the arrow that I shot at this spider. So there are spiders in this game. There's insects. There's all these things that can attack you, and the spiders usually like run around in two. So I had a lure arrow, which is like it says it attracts insects. I thought spiders were also insects. So I took my lure arrow and shot a spider. And I was like, well, the other spider is going to now start fighting. They're going to be like, yo, what's up? Or they're going to make, I don't know, something was going to happen. Something was going to happen. And then the game glitches out. And the spider goes from being like freaking 20 feet or centimeters, I guess, because it's different because we're small people. Way off in the distance to all of a sudden being teleported in my face, biting me, and I'm dead. Scary shit.
Yeah, the yelp and everything was so fucking funny.
No, it was scary, and I don't like bugs or insects. So even as I'm like squishing a freaking ant, I'm getting the heebie-jeebies like every time.
Yeah, it is kind of weird. I don't like smashing the little guys that go on the ground.
The little larva guys, yeah.
Yeah, and they're like,
and they come out and they're like, nah.
Yeah, it's like gross. I don't like it.
But the game is fun. The building's like pretty fun. It's a little glitchy.
So one thing I did want to say, it is a survival game. So the best way that I can describe this game, it's Minecraft but realistic type. Like it has realistic graphics. or not like realistic, but it's not pixelated like Minecraft, but it is the same feel as Minecraft of getting materials to build your house. The building is pretty easy. Making the tools is really easy. There's like crafting benches and toolboxes just like Minecraft, and you have to feed yourself and all that stuff. So that's the best thing I could probably describe it to is literally.
Just turn the mic towards you.
It's literally Minecraft.
You're literally like, as opposed to just like, like. Oh, we're solving problems left and right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just Minecraft. It's literally just Minecraft. Just Minecraft. It's just Minecraft.
It's Minecraft. It's very Minecraft-esque. If you like Minecraft, I would say that's what I was trying to say. Give this game a try if you like Minecraft and you're like, oh, I want something kind of like the same feel. I would say this game is like pretty close to that, and it's really fun to do with friends. Very fun, but you can only do 4 friends as of right now.
You sound like you're lying.
It's really fun.
It's really fun to play with
And
friends.
it's really fun. This is going to my head. Help.
Whatchamacallit? The game, again, is still in development. There's still little bugs here and there. I should stop saying that. There's little problems here and there, but they'll fix it.
It's
They're
just
getting
glitches.
on it.
It's just like small glitches.
The game's already set up to be expanded. So there's areas that are like marked off and they're basically saying like, oh, it's in construction, which basically means developers and everything are working on expanding the full game and getting it going. I'm pretty sure we've like beat it.
We beat it? What do you
Like,
mean we beat it?
I don't think there's any other like things that we have to do.
Yeah, we do. We have to get that machine to work.
It's not working. Well, damn. I killed a spider.
You killed one, actually?
Yeah,
I just
I
ran
fought
away
one.
from it. We have 2 different reactions when a spider comes. You go, oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. And I'm just, and that's it.
It's fucking scary, dude. A big ass spider. It's like your worst freaking nightmare. My worst nightmare.
The only thing that's annoying is the water.
They need it. Yeah. So that's one of the things too, and I think that's one of the development sides of it or whatever. A development side, an upgrade. One of the characters will be like, oh, like don't have to boil that one, or didn't even have to boil it when they drink the water from the little bubbles, like the little things. And my character says that all the time. And I'm like, oh, I wonder if they're going to add like a boiled dirty water to make clean water feature.
They should, because like it's almost kind of dumb how much you have to search for the water.
And then the water container thing that I have next to the house, like you can't drink straight out of it.
Yeah,
It doesn't replenish your health. So there's like little things like that they need to fix. But I have like a canteen. And anyways, play the game, try the game out. Let us know what you think of the game. If you've already played it, comments on the YouTubes.
Where to find the game?
Come into our Twitch and stuff like that. Where do you find the game? I don't know.
Steam?
Is it on Steam?
Yeah.
I thought it was on Epic for some reason.
No.
Steam.
Yeah.
Go
It's
find
on
the game
Steam.
on Steam. I think it's free if you have the Xbox Live or PlayStation Plus.
Oh.
So definitely check it out on those ones if you have some time to go check them out. This is another like kind of topic. Is it serious? It's not so much serious. It's just okay. Like, let's say now you've gotten into streaming. You've been streaming a bunch. Let's say you're a Fortnite grinder or a Warzone, fanatic. You're going crazy. You're about to be signed to FaZe.
Oh my lord!
Don't take my advice at that point.
I was gonna say, don't stop playing the game.
Don't stop playing the game. No, you get to a point when you're just grinding certain games and certain types of games for so long that you just get annoyed and frustrated with the game, and it's not. I don't really know where that comes from.
I think it comes from a point of how much time and effort you spend towards a game, and then getting results that make it seem like you're not spending that much time and effort towards the game. Like, you know what I mean? It's kind of like me practicing playing soccer means that if I practice playing soccer, eventually I'm just really good at soccer. I mean, this doesn't mean that I can't, like, I need to stop, like, I'll stop practicing.
Right.
But, like, certain goals and things that, like, oh, I should be able to hit a goal. I should be able to get at least a kill. You know what I mean? And so when those things don't happen and you die before that over and over in certain just bad luck situations, you're like, what the, like, it almost is like, I should be able to deal with this, because it's like, I should be already at this level at this gameplay that this shouldn't be a problem.
Okay.
That's what I think. Like that's what I felt with Valorant, but
Yeah, I mean, it's
still
just like
Valorant. I'm still in a sticky situation with Valorant.
right, and I think that seeing it happen firsthand and then having it happen to, myself personally, there's things that you got to do. You have to switch it up, especially if Twitch is, something that you really love doing. You love playing video games. You love broadcasting. I think that you need to be able to see the difference between what's good for your community and for your channel, and what's good for you as well.
Right.
Because if you're just like, I've seen this happen to like famous streamers where they're grinding a game and all they're doing is just getting pissed off at the game. They don't want to play anymore. They're toxic. They're toxic to their chat because they're mad at the game. They're pissed off at everything that's happening. And then they go from having like, doesn't matter who the streamer is, but I saw it's like 100, 150, 200 viewers at a time. And now they struggle to get like 20, 30 viewers at a time. And they're a good gamer. And it has to do with your personal emotions that you bring to the table. Like people don't. We used to ask this question all the time back when Haley first started streaming, and it was okay today because it tells you how many unique viewers come into the chat. Today we had 120 unique viewers come into the chat. Why didn't they all stay? You know, we used to always ask that. They like 120 people showed up to my screen. What drove them away? And there's a lot of different answers to that, but when you can't provide a fun environment for people to hang out, engage, talk, communicate with others, find sense of community, then I don't know, nobody like they're like, well, what am I doing here? I'm just going to go somewhere else where I can actually have fun instead of being this like stress environment. And I think there's a time where you need to realize that as a streamer, right? Mm-hmm. Like, I think it happens to a lot of us where we're playing, we just get pissed off, and we're just like, no, I'm done with this. Like, fuck this. And then like everybody's just kind of like, yikes, big yikes. And then there's even streamers that are like, that retaliate back at chat. Like it's bad news. You don't want to put yourself into that place.
Yeah, I know. I definitely have seen myself get to a place of like, multiple times of being so angry at the game that it comes off like, oh, this is probably why nobody wants to be here, Yeah. And it does suck. And sometimes it's like chat does chat, and sometimes some people in the chat will say stuff that's like kind of trollish, or they'll say something they know is going to get a reaction out of you. And not saying just like your normal chatters, but just like anybody. You can't let that stuff get to you. Yeah, you're gonna come face to face with that. And if you can really just like suppress those feelings towards that the chat, like good for you.
I don't think it's suppression though.
I guess just like contain.
Skin.
It's just it's not even just that. Like there's been so many times of like, I mean, I don't have thick skin, but I know I contain myself of being like, you know what? No. Don't do it, because you know what? All it's going to cause is bad things. So just don't say anything. You know what I mean? So I guess it's not like, I guess suppressing sounds more negative, but containing and being more mature about it, I wouldn't say that's thick skin. I would say it's just trying to be smart.
I keep on like, I always bring this up too. It's like, it's not even about like how you, like whether you contain it or you have thick skin, or it's just like how you choose to react towards people's bullshit. I
think it's also like what I learned was streaming. Like, and I need to find this again, like you get lost, then you kind of find it, especially now that I've been doing this for 2 years. It's kind of like, feel like I've been lost a couple times while doing it, just like with any career. But one thing for sure is I need to find enjoyment in just playing a video game. Like I don't need to be good at it, but my competitive side wants to be. But if I'm not going to put in that extra time, like there's nothing else there's no reason that I should be mad at the gameplay that I'm giving out, because I'm not putting in the extra time. And I have been to where I did put in extra time towards like Fortnite, and it did show after a while a little bit, and then now I don't really play, but it's true. It's like what you put in, you'll get out of it. If I put in just good vibes towards the whole thing, like just shrug it off. Like I know it gets annoying, and I guess that's another thing we talk about is like once the game is like you're dying over and over and you could feel it boiling inside of you, it's like, is it better to keep playing or to walk away? And I think 9 times out of 10, we both agree it's probably better to just
Right. When you feel the tilt coming, the snowball effect,
Yeah.
it just continues to go and go and go, and it continues to just fuck up your brain. And your whole mentality is just a whole different vibe now. And I think knowing when to switch over and like knowing what to do about it. So something that I suggest, and this is even just for people that are viewers who just love the game and not necessarily streamers. When you're over something or when you feel like you're over something, it's always time to take a break. And it's not even like, oh, like don't play video games, but like go play something else that's super fun that you enjoy. So for me, I've been kind of on, I've just been kind of like, I'm not playing Valorant anymore because I don't really have a team to play Valorant with anymore. I'll only really play if I play with Haley. And her and I will play a couple of games. And I mean, that's about as much as we can take because it's just the community can be kind of toxic if you're just solo queuing or doing fills. So we don't play Valorant as much. And then we'll go to Warzone, and we've actually been having a great time just grinding Warzone.
on that mini royale map.
The mini royale, which is like less stakes, just faster pace. Even playing multiplayer with other friends that don't take gaming as
Search and
seriously.
destroy. Oh my gosh, that's been a time recently.
Right, and that's just been fun. Like we're just fucking around,
dude, you Call of Duty people are like, I like
Oh
Call of
my
Duty. I used to
God.
listen to, like, I used to play Call of Duty when I was younger. Like,
You
obviously
mean
Black Ops and everything.
the voiceover chat from everybody else?
Yeah, it's like it
Dude.
never used to be that toxic when I was younger. Like there'd be like boys like, oh my god, there's a
Okay,
girl, but it was
we're gonna
never.
recreate what happens pretty much as soon as Haley opens her mouth on a multiplayer chat.
And the thing is, this last time was they're all like giggling and laughing. They said something, and this guy goes, "Oh, some sedimentary rock," and I thought it was funny the way he said sedimentary, and I was like, "That's funny." So as they're playing, I pushed the push to talk. I was like, "That's really funny, man," and that's all I said.
And every single dude on that chat goes, "Oh, fucking shit! You're you're a girl! Fuck you, stupid bitch!"
You're a whore.
And it's literally like that toxic. And they'll like, so we were playing this one round where it's like Valorant where it's like a 5v5 and there's multiple rounds.
Search and destroy.
Yeah, you have to search and destroy. You have to win 6 rounds.
And it's plant the bomb.
Literally like they'll like after every round it's normal. Everyone's talking shit.
Yeah.
Except for the medic. He was cool.
Oh.
The medic.
Rip. It's like in memory.
Right.
Medic.
I know we were there. I wasn't gonna play it.
That was funny. Yeah, it's been. That's why I didn't want to play it.
That's why I didn't want to play it. I knew we were there.
I knew who your dad is. Why I didn't want to play it.
Just funny times from that. But there is a toxic ass community that as soon as they lose and they attack because their pride is so freaking fragile. They lose one round and then they see a girl's name on the other side and they're like, "Hey, you fucking Haley." It's so
If it's not like
bad.
aggressively mean comments, it's aggressively sexual
and
comments.
sexist.
And so sexist, sexual, and aggressive, just mean.
Right.
Like just mean, hurtful, the most hurtful things that they can say. And I pretty much was like, you guys have an amazing night. I hope you guys, you know what, you guys are going to grow up to be great men one day. Like it's, and then it gets them 10 times more angry because they're just like, shut the fuck up. And I'm like, you sound like a broken record. Like
They sound like people who have sat in their couch because that's all they do is sit there
Inside
and
of it.
They haven't spoken to a member of the opposite sex.
they just sit there and smell farts all day, dude.
Yeah, and so as soon as they some sort of female enters the the room, breathes, they're like they turn into werewolves.
It is so bad.
It's
dude.
really gross
it's
and
so
toxic.
bad, but it makes me laugh sometimes.
Oh, it's funny as fuck to listen. I have to mute them because usually I'm streaming.
Yeah.
So they say a lot of TOS stuff.
It really, yeah.
So I usually just mute and let it go, but I can only imagine what's happening.
Now you know why I don't have Little Chicken Q as my Call of Duty handle.
Oh yeah, people would just come and freaking torture you on stream.
That's why. Did you know that's why I originally made it Haley Q and not Little Chicken Q?
I doubt that. You're not that smart.
I changed everything to Haley Q.
I'm kidding.
I changed it on Fortnite and I changed it on there and I changed it
Because you wanted your name to be Haley Q on Twitch.
No, but it was I kept it that way.
Listen,
even
stop
afterwards.
making lies, okay?
I didn't want people to come
Wow,
in
you
from
fucking
Fortnite and other
lying.
games and then be toxic to me.
No, I'm kidding.
I
No,
didn't
no.
want it. I was
I
like,
totally
no.
get you. I think that was a really smart idea for you to do that because it's so toxic.
And I I could say like, oh yeah, come into my chat. I don't care, but I really just don't.
No,
like,
I bring that.
I just don't want to deal with the hassle of
Yeah.
like having to ban like 10 accounts and then you know what I mean. Like I don't.
Well, because it just brings one thing to another, and it's not a fun time.
And it's not a fun time.
But yeah. So again, we switched it up. We've been playing stuff that doesn't really have a lot of high stakes, something that we can have fun, and we've been playing Fall Guys, which can
Oh my God, dude,
piss us off a little bit.
I get so angry at Fall Guys because it just
Right. And then I started playing Majora's Mask, right? Tony Hawk Pro Skater is going to be coming out. 1 and 2 remake is going to come out September 4th. And if you pre-order the game, you get to play the demo. So pretty much I played the demo, and then also I just really wanted to play the original Tony Hawk for 64. So I plugged that in, got the emulator, and I played through Tony Hawk Pro Skater, and that was the most fun I've had, and then I was like, that's really cool. I want to play a different game. I've never played Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. So basically right now, until I beat it, my channel segments are, it's pretty much like playing Majora's Mask for the first time. Please help me beat it. And I just invite everybody to come to my channel. Pretty much it's like, if you don't help me beat the game, I'm going to be reading a guide the whole time. So please tell me what to do. Tell me where to go. Tell me that I'm being stupid somewhere.
So like you said, I'm going to read a guy the whole time.
I'm going to read the guide.
I'm going to read a guy. Come here, guy.
Let me read you, guy. And that's such a different thing that I've never done to my channel. But yesterday, so I average maybe 5 people in my stream. If it's just me streaming something, random, it's not saying that only 5 people watch my stream, but 5 people might come in, then 3 may leave, then 2 more different people will come in, and I'll have, over a stream, I'll have maybe 100 different people come in and say hi if I stream for like a full, 6 hours or something like that. But at a time, only like 5 people at a time. You know what I mean? That's how streaming works. So I'll have a bunch of people come in and everything, and that's great. I feel very supportive, and my viewers and my community is small, but it's tight. Like, we're all pretty tight knit. But playing this new game and doing it this way, yesterday I think I was at like 10 or 11 average viewers without any hosts, without any raids, and then Haley hosted me, and then my numbers started bumping up and like a little bit more. Like every time you host me, like I said, like my numbers go up like by 5 or 6 average.
Oh, and by the way, when I hosted him, I wasn't streaming beforehand. I was just
it was just like a channel host,
just
like a one.
Yeah, it's just the show that you were live pretty
offline,
much.
yeah. And so for everybody who doesn't really know who we are, like I stream on Twitch, maybe 3 to 5 days a week, depending on how the week is. And I have, I think, about 600 followers on Twitch. And then Haley, she's been streaming for 2 years, and she streams, every week as well. And she has something like 10,000 followers, maybe, like legitimate. And then she got follow botted, so a bunch of robots. Somebody basically just sent the movie I, Robot to her channel, and they all
unwanted. Dude.
Yeah, oh yeah,
Get out of
a
here.
bunch of robots just followed her channel. So it was a form of troll and harassment.
Yeah, one of those fucking fart sniffers did
One of the
it.
fart sniffers from Call of Duty, probably. But yeah, so that's kind of like what our channel sizes are. So she definitely has a bigger presence on Twitch than I do. So for someone that's a small streamer that's just starting out, honestly, that was a great move. It's starting to pan out, and I'm getting like committed like viewers there that are just constantly watching, constantly engaging. They're there helping me beat the game. And when I decide to move on to another game, I think that the relationship will be built up enough to where they're going to follow me to the next game. You know what I mean? And I think it's a great move to do that. And especially if you're tired of like grinding all these Warzone drops and trying to be like a professional gamer, right now, I think if you get tired of that, it's a good decision to switch over to something that is also fun and is different.
Also, if you play like story games, chat seems to really like that a lot, whether they be scary or not, or like when we were playing A Way Out, a lot of people enjoyed that and watching us go through the fucking.
Oh yeah, we played A Way Out. Yeah, that was great.
Yeah. Oh, that was we haven't really even talked about that. Way Out.
I think we did.
Did we talk about Way Out? I mean, I think we talked that we started it, but I don't think we said that we finished it. Do we?
I don't know. Haley was so mad at me when we beat A Way Out.
What? Yeah.
So if you don't know what A Way Out, it's about two guys in a prison, right?
Yeah, and they're trying to break out pretty much for things that were because one guy wronged two dudes that are connected in some way, but actually there's a whole twist, and we're not going to reveal it. But
Yeah.
if you're looking for a simple co-op story game,
You have to play in co-op.
Yeah, you have to play in co-op. It's not a single player story game. It is actually very fun. It's very short if you're going to grind it out. So it's not like crazy long that you'll never finish it.
An 8-hour game.
Yeah, honestly, you can finish it in one day, but it's really good. It's definitely worth it. It's really fun, and I pretty much suggest it. It's pretty interactive too.
Yeah, no, I had a great time playing it. It has multiple a dual ending, right? So if you decide to do something else with the ending, you have two different endings.
Yeah, and there's like a twist and stuff.
Right. But that's the main thing is that like if you want to engage with the audience and you want to build a better relationship with a different audience, and you're just tired of doing the same old shit, try a different game. Go to an emulator. Go, plug in some other game. I know there's a way that you can cast your Xbox games now onto your computer. Do that. Take
like
your small
with
computer.
Video card?
Yeah. Wirelessly.
Oh.
You can screen capture.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I didn't even know that,
wow.
but I got to figure it out actually. But I'm trying to buy myself a capture card pretty soon, which will be pretty tight.
Yeah.
And yeah. Anyways, it's always good to change it up.
Yeah, 100%, 1000%. Yes, if you are a variety, like if there is no game that you're competitively playing, I feel like there's not one sure you have a game that you main, and it's totally fine. But I'm gonna tell you right now, like variety streamers are probably one of the best streamers, and sure we all know like the main streamers like Nick. Call of Duty, Ninja was Fortnite, and blah blah blah. Like
they'll take a day to play something else.
Yeah, 100%. You should definitely, and even like when we were talking about making schedules and things like that to help balance out your life. Even making a schedule, telling your fans or whoever follows you, hey, this is like my schedule, and these are the games that we're gonna be playing. Even could help too, because then people are gonna be like, oh my god, I want to watch like them play this game or start this game. There's no way I'm gonna miss that stream, So that's also really good for advertising that on your stream. Even doing like even if you don't want to play video games and video games are just making you pissed, because that's another thing. Video games are making me pissed. I'm like, what do I even do? I'm like, so I start painting on stream sometimes if I'm feeling like a creative flow or like just chatting. If you have an instrument, play an instrument. Like you can do other things other than play video games, and I feel like a lot of people forget about that.
Right.
They can just chill.
Yeah. No, 100%. And I think that for like your own performance aspect or value as well, does that make sense? Like playing these other games definitely challenge you to be more diverse. I don't know, because like I was pretty much playing Majora's Mask, and if you don't know about Haley, I just dropped something. If you don't know, Haley and I, we do improv comedy together. We've been a part of the same comedy improv troupe for the past 10 years, something like that. And playing Majora's Mask, like, I'm just sitting here like having a good time, being stupid, being silly, reading the dialogue and the stories and everything, and I'm having a blast doing it. And one of the dudes that's watching right now, that's been like helping me through the game, has just been clipping like funny moments the whole time, and I've been going back and watching them. And I'm like, dude, I'm such a stupid goober. I'm a goober. I'm just so silly, and yeah, it's a bit much sometimes. But I think it definitely kind of flexes a different part of your streamer muscle, performance streamer muscle, than just grinding out hours and hours of a battle royale or whatever game you're into or maining.
Yeah, no, 100%. I completely agree. I don't know why it's so hard for me to literally stream any other game other than Fortnite, like, and talk to chat at the same time. But I struggle so much with playing Minecraft, Sims, or now Grounded. and being able to talk to chat at the same time, because I get, for my own personal personality, like,
Did you ever play Pokemon?
no.
I was going to say, maybe like a turn-based game might be better for you.
Because like I just get so, because you know how how precise, and like when I get to my creative level and like just going, like when I'm making houses or when I'm doing something, everything else, it's like tunnel vision.
Tunneled into the game,
and I'm just
yeah.
like I'm just going and going and going and going. I'm like, oh my God, I'm so sorry, chat. Like I didn't even like.
Right.
And then sometimes I'll just get stuck talking, which is not stuck talking to chat, but like then I'll be like sitting there trying to read everything back, and then I'm just discussing stuff sitting there, and it's like there's no gameplay happening at all. Like I'm so bad at
you
like.
should do a poll, like what game do you want to see me play, and do a poll.
I did
And-
that a long time ago.
Yeah.
Everyone chose Fortnite back in the day.
No, like do a different game. Like you put games on there, and have people vote.
That'd be cool. I feel like everyone's gonna choose the fucking scary game again.
Scary games are fun to watch someone else play, not so fun to play.
No, especially at night, it's very scary, and you have a window in front of you.
Yeah. All right. Well, by the time you guys listen to this, we'll be going on our way to San Francisco.
Yeah, we gotta leave tomorrow.
Tomorrow. This is Sunday, so it's going to come out. If you're listening, it's Monday. When
So
it
this
out.
came out the day that we're probably in the car.
Yeah, so we'll be in the car by the time you're listening to this stuff. But this is all the time that we have. Thank you for listening. As always, you guys are great. If you've made it this far in the podcast, it really does mean a lot to me.
Just you.
Just me. Haley
Marcos.
says if you make it to the end, she hates you.
The only way that I will appreciate you is you guzzle farts.
Guzzle farts. If you made it this far, if you come into my chat, the first person that comes in my chat and says guzzle fart.
Hey, you can't use my word.
Oh, is that your word?
No, you can use it.
Okay. Says guzzle fart. I will drop a gifted sub. Fuck it.
Well, guess what? Well, the first person who comes into my chat, I'll just say hi.
Yeah, you're not gonna drop a
No, I'll drop a gift to sub, but they have to say smell my rainbow.
Smell my rainbow. Nice. I feel like you're gonna forget this.
I'll never forget smell my rainbow. That used to be a saying in my group.
Okay, guzzle fart's pretty nice too.
Yeah, because I made it up.
Okay, fine. That's fine.
Also, if you guys do have any suggestions for like topics or anything you guys want us to maybe look up, talk about anything in the gaming community, I feel like now we have like a little bit more of an audience of friends that like come and watch us, so like more on here, either on YouTube or Spotify or whatever app you listen to podcasts on. Definitely give us some intel. I don't know. Is there a comment section on like any of our podcast stuff?
There are review sections, so if you review any of the podcasts, make sure to give it 5 stars. I've never found it to be easy to review a podcast on Apple, but if you're on Anchor or Spotify, I'm pretty sure there's a way to like leave a comment and a review.
If not, do it on YouTube.
If not, go to the YouTube channel.
Yeah, please.
And
We would like to
comment
know.
for sure. Or come on over to
Our channels.
Our Twitch channels. We are live every week, different days of the week. Our schedule's all over the place, but that's what makes it fun for you guys. You can catch us in all kinds of weird times of the day.
Weird times.
But yeah, so my name is Marcos, also Mojo49.
And I'm Haley, little Jack and Q.
And whether you're watching us live on Twitch or checking us out on our podcast, live on Twitch,
Or just check me out in general.
or just check me out. Until the next stream or podcast, guys, we'll see you later.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Guzzle my farts.